Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. We've got a top 25 showdown in this one, both teams with an opportunity to get a statement victory. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. The offense set for a first down play. They'll start this drive with a pass. The short hands, it's Haynes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The transition of Alabama quarterbacks over the years has been fascinating, from the dreaded game manager label to playmaker.
To playmaker, to spread it out, to Heisman winner. I mean, that's how much this offense has changed and evolved, and they're going to be aggressive, and they're going to score points in this new age era.
Pulls it in, it's Williams. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Unloads it downfield. Makes the catch at the 20. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Alabama comes to the line with first and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. That's caught. It's Miller. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown tie. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback will audible. Out of the gun to give to the back. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. He'll come out throwing on first down. Finds the tight end. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Dogs have had a long history of scrappy and efficient quarterbacks. Add a little star power to it, and you've got something working.
You definitely get a little extra something. We see it all across college football. You find that dude at the quarterback spot, it takes you from good to great, and you've seen that with Georgia over the last several seasons.
Moves around to clear up the vision. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You can tell, drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off and get what I can get.
To the air, it's back. Zings it complete to the right. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here.
Going for it all. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia. On to attempt the try. And it's perfect. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
First down for this offense. Wants to pass. Snares it outside. It's Henderson. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw in that out route.
Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Back to throw, it's Milroe. They're bringing heat. Going up top. He hauls it in, and nobody's close. Oh, look out, there he goes. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. From inside his own 15, looking for room. And the returner will be dragged down. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Line getting set on second down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On second down, he'll let it fly. Unloads to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Georgia going up tempo. On 4th down, going to the air. Makes the grab well past the sticks. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Lovett.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Alabama 14, Georgia 7.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Looking to throw it again. Steps away. He'll throw one to his right. And he pulls it in at the 15. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Got some room to run. The 40. The 20. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Alabama! Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Quarterback checking the play. Back to pass, it's Beck. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Time to take a shot. He's got it inside the 15. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
Hey, the defense knew coming into this one this guy was going to be a factor, but they have done nothing to stop him. They don't have any answers. This guy already has over 100 yards receiving, and we're not even done the half.
He worked his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Running back goes in motion. Defense playing a bail technique. To the air, it's Milroe. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you can see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
On the return, it's Lovett. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Flushed out of the pocket. He throws one to the left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Using the quick game. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Beck. They're trying to get to it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he's looking downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He's got it on the run. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs!
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game. Didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Just enough time for one final play in this half. To the air on 1st down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. It's caught downfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Oh, it's on the ground. Live ball. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got a man. It's Miller. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on them. Alabama pushing the tempo. Now on the option. Now the toss. And they're able to get him down, but not before he gets to the 2. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll give it to the back. Touchdown, Bama! And that one will put them up in the second half.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Quarterback checking off. Going up top on first down. Throws for the tight end. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Looking to throw, it's Beck. Showing the arm strength to the left. And he's got it inside the 35.
I would love to see him tell you that was the greatest play call ever, and the offensive coordinator is a genius. I think that was some really bad defense.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
The aerial assault continues. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. Touchdown, Georgia! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways. but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's first down. He wants to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. It's complete. A huge pickup. Touchdown Tide. Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Get another look at this Bulldog offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. To the air, it's Beck. They're working that left side. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Trying to find his man on first down. Complete downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Catch in the middle. It's Delp. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Bulldogs! Well, somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
And the extra point is good. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. He's looking to throw it, using his feet to buy time. On the run, fires downfield. He's got an open man. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play.
That's the end of the third quarter. And after 3, we're all tied up.
First down to start the drive after the break. This defense will try to keep everything in front. They'll throw it on first down. Gets rid of it. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
Good job on defense, getting a hand on it, tipping it up in the air. They weren't able to pick it off, but they do force the incompletion.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Scanning the field, it's Milroe. He's got it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
Throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They move on top here in the fourth. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think, put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Wants to throw on second down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Throws to the tight end. It's caught.
This quarterback now has over 400 yards passing. To do that, you have to have weapons catching the ball. You've seen that in this offense all game long. There are some dangerous playmakers in the perimeter.
Hand off from the shotgun. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Smith. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Yeah, and this is the time where I'm a defense. I'm slow to get up. I'm making sure I stay on that offensive player. I'm trying to eat up as much clock and make this offense burn as much clock, Palmer, as I can.
And this coaching staff right now, you know they're looking at the analytics too, right? How many timeouts do we have left? And we want to think about dialing up some play calls that get guys catching the football or get the ball out of bounds to stop the clock. You've got a good rhythm right here. You're in a good position of the field to go win this thing, but you've got to be really smart with your play calls.
Looking to go up top on first down. Trying to get rid of it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Dropping back, it's Beck. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. And the Dogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Pocket starts to collapse.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Looking to throw on second down. Getting some heat. Took a shot as he threw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Trying to get to him. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
After that incompletion, there is so much pressure now on this quarterback to come up with a big play. They need to score a touchdown. They need to keep this drive alive to have any shot at winning this game. But it all comes down to this play right here.
Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Still from the pocket, fires over the middle. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And he's Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Today, a ranked versus ranked matchup as a couple of top 25 teams get set to go jaw to jaw. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. The ball bounces. And it will be a touchback. The offense will have... First timeout of the half. Looking for a productive play on first down. Quarterback will audible. To the air, it's Ewers. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient most of the time, that drag route's going to come open.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Feeling some heat. And they got him for the sack.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. looking to throw. Uncorks one. Finds a man by himself.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it on 4th down. Going for it all. He's got it. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Texas! Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 58-yard touchdown pass. Texas. Down here for the offense. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Alabama quickly back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. Pressure coming. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
I'll tell you, as a quarterback, it's going to be hard throwing the ball over the middle of the field against this defense because these D linemen are huge, and they've got long arms. That was like trying to throw over a 10-foot tall person. Nearly impossible.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. There's not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit. The defense able to come up with a big pick.
Linebackers moving, tried to confuse the quarterback. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Comes out throwing on 1st down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
I think the wide receiver needs to do a better job making it look like he's going deep. He never got the cornerback that time to turn his hips, and because of it, he couldn't separate, and the ball got swatted away.
A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Longhorns! The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. They're just about ready to kick it away.
Set to kick it off.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete. Back
to throw, it's Milroe. coming after him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. He'll just keep slinging it. They're bringing heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Alabama pushing the tempo. And that is where defensive ends make their money, by getting to the quarterback and knocking him down.
Dang, Skippy. That's what you want to be. You want to be a double-digit sack guy. You want to be a guy that puts pressure on the quarterback. Playing the run is fun, but I want to get quarterbacks, and I want to make their life better.
He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, on 3rd and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. The completion well past the sticks. Good job running that route to get past the sticks, because he got nothing after the catch.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, fresh set of downs.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Milroe. This one's complete. Knowing that your man can make the catch against his defender, that wasn't a big play, but it can set you up down the line to be able to take advantage.
Yes, get it to him as fast as I can. When I see him open, he runs the little hitch, get it to him so he can make a little bit of yards after the catch, and eventually that little gain.
And the pass hits, picked off. Taking it the other way. How about that play? Getting a huge chunk of yardage to wrap up the 1st quarter, and that's how we'll end it and head to the 2nd.
Texas 14, Alabama 0.
They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Quarterback checking the play. Wants to throw on 1st down. They're trying to get to him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Makes the catch. It's Bond. Really putting together a throw now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
To the air on 1st down. With the catch, it's Baxter. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And here on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. The offense down to the 25 now, 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Looking to the big tight end. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. Absolute shank. Missed it. Missed the field goal. Missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys. Here comes that Alabama offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
You got to fight fire with fire. You got to fight speed with speed. There's a receiver with the ball out in the open field trying to get the corner, but a cornerback with the same type of speed and athleticism able to make the tackle. Nice job.
The sweet feet buy a little time. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Talk about aggressive. This head coach is keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. On 4th down, looking to pass. Finds his man, they convert. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Going up top on 1st down. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
I understand the desire to keep the ball, but going for it inside your own 40? Wide receiver coming across in motion. On 4th down, looking for the completion. And they can't connect a costly turnover on down.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Fires on the move. And it's picked off. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Line gets set, first down. He wants to throw. Buys a little time. And down he goes back at the 3.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Had to hurry the punt a bit, but gets great distance. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. To throw, it's Ewers. Getting some heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
After the incompletion, they go back up top, trying to get to him. And the quarterback is snowed under. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And it's picked off at the goal line. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Texas 14.
And the Longhorns will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half.
Set to kick Texas.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think...
And he breaks into the open. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
There's an example of the offense taking advantage of all the attention the defense is giving this outstanding running back. Remember, he's one of the best in the game. They're expecting him to get the football. So the quarterback says, you know what? I'll just keep it. No one's keying on me.
And he throws another interception, his third of the night. He'll try to take it back. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Texas! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he did the pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Texas.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is stopped.
And the Alabama offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes.
For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Today, a top 25 matchup on hand, two of college football's premier teams preparing to square off. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll go to the ground. At the 35, he's loose. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Dogs come to the line in the hurry-up. You count up those explosive plays in the game, and you put a little extra star by the big run.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
And those hairy Dogs taking a bite out of another first down.
You don't usually find Georgia teams that complicate things. They know who they are, and it starts with running the football, establishing the line of scrimmage. That's what the Dogs do.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and you hear it all the time. Coaches talk about it. Don't throw across your body. Don't throw across your body. These guys nowadays, they do it more and more because they're more athletic and they can change their arm angles all the time. But right there, it was an incompletion. It was an interception. So you might get like a little bit of a yell from your coaches, but nothing too big.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming to keep them away from that first down line.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those third down situations underneath the sticks, and you come up and rally, and everybody flips.
They got him, and Gets a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. First down here for the offense. Quarterback checking off. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. Feeling some heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for a man on second down. Skips away from pressure. He'll try to do it himself. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Trying to find his man on first down. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. He's looking to throw it. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage. You're trying to defend a slant route. You've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
On second down, he'll let it fly. And the ball is picked off. Bringing it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Back to throw, it's Milroe. Fires to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught. But how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
On third down, he drops to throw. Got a man, it's Miller. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They'll throw it on first down. He slings it deep to the left. Pulls it in inside the 10.
First down, Alabama.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't work on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Coming after him. Under heat, he gets rid of it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
They're going to ride this running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Just a simple power play. Power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a 4th quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. The Bulldogs look to keep this drive humming. They'll run it from the gun.
I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Power football with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carry.
And a great job by the defensive line getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes free, Grimmer making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. That's caught. It's Smith. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Dogs! You want to keep your offense on the field? Wear down the defense? Put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up a touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been bumped the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
Fair catch, called for and made. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Bama! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. So now they'll try to mitigate that disaster on 2nd down from the 15. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Off he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. A great catch and run for 6. They'll try to tack one more on their score. Right down the middle. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with some flair, a 73-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Wants to throw. It's Milroe. Floating away. Going to try to get it himself. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. With the catch, it's Williams. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and rest him.
He's looking for an open man on second down. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover. And you could just feel a collective sigh of relief when that ball rolled out of bounds.
Yeah, that defense, they looked excited. You see all those bodies trying to run over and jump on that football? That offense is very lucky that thing trickled out of bounds.
They'll throw it on first down. They're bringing heat. They get to him as he throws. The flag flies in as this one falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Got rid of it just in time. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Milroe. He'll pull it down. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Quarterback will audible. The snap sets up the throw. And it makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown Tide. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They took it 71 yards down the field. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Comes out throwing on first down. They're trying to get to it. There's a live football. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's got the tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
Keeps looking downfield. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. So the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
Pocket starts to collapse. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Complete to the right. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play, and they pick up a first down. The Tide trying to pay off this red zone trip. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
Looking downfield, it's Milroe. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today, this one from 34 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead's extended a little further. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll call for the fair catch here. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
Unloads to the right. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down to make sure that's an incompletion.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll get rid of it. He makes the catch. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. They're going to throw it again. Getting some heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did. How about this? These guys are going for 2. Looking for a man. It's Milroe. Trying to get to him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're lining up to kick it away, and that defense salivating after getting the scoop and score. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy, you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Feeling some heat. Hit hard as he released the ball.